It is generally accepted that such feelings as sympathy, mercy, and compassion are inherent only in people, and wild animals are not capable of this. Wildlife can be very cruel and does not tolerate pity. The weak are killed, only the strong survive. This is the basis of natural selection in the wild. It is rare for an animal to nurse its sick and weak baby, as the mother gives all her strength and attention to her healthy offspring. All the more surprising are the cases when a wild beast takes custody of an animal of a completely different species, which would normally be its prey. These incredible stories show us that even wild animals are capable of sincere feelings. Even wild animals are able to take into their family those who need their help. Our story today is about such a case. It happened near the city of Ust-Kamchatsk in Russia at the city garbage dump. The size of this dump was incredible. As the city grew, so did the heap of waste that people left behind. In this pile, they threw construction waste, household waste, and even food waste. Very quickly, this place was chosen by wild animals that came out of the forest in search of easy prey. Huge brown bears were often seen at the dump, coming with their whole families to feast on discarded materials. People had to carefully approach the landfill to unload their garbage, as they often had to deal with wild bears. One spring, a little husky puppy showed up in the landfill. He was so small and helpless that it seemed he would be unable to survive on his own. If he did not die from hunger and cold, then he would easily become prey of predators, which were very numerous here. Every day, people working at the dump saw this puppy and wondered how he was still alive. It ate discarded food and slept buried deep in rags so as not to freeze. So the days passed until one day the husky puppy disappeared from people's sight. Having decided that he died after all, people stopped keeping their eye out for him until one day, a few months later, a very strange event occurred from which the locals were simply shocked. A local videographer decided to make a film about the sights of the Russian city. He bought a brand new drone and decided to shoot some video footage from a bird's eye view. What he captured on video was a real sensation. In the video, he captured rare footage of a she-bear with her cubs. It was noteworthy that one of the cubs actually appeared to be a husky dog, which frolicked along with the rest of the wild bear cubs. Everyone remembered that feeble puppy who lived for some time in the landfill, but how he ended up with the bears was a big question. Mother bears are usually very protective of their cubs. Experienced hunters know that if you meet a she-bear with her cubs in the forest, she can be extremely dangerous. Protecting her cubs, a mother bear can attack without hesitation. So how did she let a dog into her family? The footage shows how the husky cheerfully runs after the cubs, wrestles with them, and rolls in the grass, and the caring mother even gives him a parental touch if he is too rambunctious. You could watch this footage all day. After people learned that the husky found a family among wild bears, they were often seen together. The mother bear continued to go to the dump in the company of her cubs and the foster dog. She carefully watches so that her cubs do not get too close to people and calls to them if she feels danger. The husky, along with the other cubs, runs and hides behind the powerful body of his foster mother, feeling safe and cared for. This dog is lucky that the bear decided to take him in, but why did none of the people, seeing the dying puppy in the dump, help him? Why didn't anyone feed him or take him home? Even a wild animal assessed the situation and realized that the puppy needed help. What is this if not a true example of care and mercy? People could learn from this she-bear because she was not afraid of possible difficulties. She extended her huge paw of help and did not let this little puppy die. Now he has grown into a beautiful dog who is devoted to his new family. Such an amazing story happened in Russia. People retold it to each other for a long time, but no one mentioned that the people themselves could have adopted the dog. And then, who knows, maybe he would have become a devoted friend not to wild animals, but to humans. And what do you think, friends? Why did the she-bear take the puppy and raise him as her own? Share your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching.